Okay, so this reading is going to be based on exposure for the individuals that are trying to tap in on you to try and break you down in some type of way, whether that's through spell work, cursing you, trying to control you indirectly or behind your back, maybe in your face a bit, but you'll probably know about that. So it's more so an exposure reading, or to expose them to the truth of going down, or showing that they will be leaving your life and making sure that they no longer deserve to stay in your life, and potentially moving you into a world of good news. Okay, so let's get into this reading, shall we? If you can hear my fan, I'm so sorry. I'm so hot right now. I've had to turn on my fan, so hopefully you can hear me. It says, not by chance, I don't want to leave you. Okay, that is the Hierophant card that's come up. So someone is committing to being nasty in their mind about things. Doesn't want to leave you at all. Wants to be loyal to you with the Three of Wands here, and the Victory card, which is the Six of Wands. And also there is third parties and other people that are doing this. So it's many people that are doing this, not by chance. You know, these people don't want to leave. Okay, this is nasty. Doesn't say that they want to have good news with you either, but they don't want to leave your energy. This is bad luck. This is really, really negative energy. It's bad luck. It's bad omen. It's narcissism. Okay, it doesn't say why until we get to the point of it. It does say that the evil spirit will warn you not to speak about why, but she realized she's done spells on you. It's a witchcraft woman here. She is an air sign, and she's done very bad news to you. She believes she has a husband that doesn't want to stop picking on you through people. Divinational spells is something that she could have done to you. She could have put witchcraft on you so heavily to the point you can't even witness things in your mind to say sorry to her, but you don't want to come back to apologize for no reason because it wouldn't make sense. You didn't do anything to her that's going to cause you to die. Okay, she wanted to kill you. This is where it went wrong. From some of you guys understand that maybe there's support systems out there for you to look at. Okay, because there's other readings that have been giving you an outcome to what could have gone on in your personal life in a year or two previous to this. And it says, no wonder you've had shocks in your mind so badly you can't understand why this person is doing this to you. There is readings out there still that you could look at and see what happened at that time. Okay, it does say that you can visit a channel if you feel like it to see what had happened if this reading resonates with you. And it is Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. Now, it may be changed to the initials of the channel for those of you that are looking for it, or you do know of it. Try Conscious Waters Ocean Deep, but the initials of each word, if you want to look for that platform and read the readings on there to help you understand a few things. There was one reading that was deleted, but it's significant that it had to come out at the time, even though it felt wrong to keep it there for whatever reason at the time. Okay, it's just that we have to bring it up again. The reason why it comes out more and more now is because she's going under oath, this woman, to speak to you never again, and she doesn't like it. She believes she's got karma with this because she's got backlash energy from this. She's harmed herself through tooth and nail energy to harm you. She realized she's got claws on you, demons on you, venom on you, snakes on you, murdersome energy on you, even Cyclops energy that she's been using recently as a spell to put on you through the man that told her to put this energy on you. She realized she's reading into things really, really hard, heavy and nasty towards your energy to be nasty to you. Okay, and she's been trying to determine her faith around your mindset as a child, or as a witness around her head, or maybe even things that you've said or done to her over the years that repeat in her head time and time and time and time and time and time again. It does say she's a warlock, she's a narcissistic woman, and she doesn't know how to have good news with her head. She lets go of things when she feels like it, but she warns herself never to let go of anything, which is why she keeps repeating spells, repeating your mindset around things that she doesn't like around you, or things that you've done to her, or anyone that's done to her. And it says that she can't let go of things because she's a war mastermind in her head. She likes war. She can't help it. She wants to see war, play with war, kill her head around war because she wouldn't want to participate in it. But she knows that she likes being around it in her mind. This is a dangerous warlock. It says your lifespan hasn't been easy because of her. If she's your parent or a step parent, maybe even a godparent for some of you guys that have to be warned that there is godmothers out there that are doing narcissistic work around you. There is bad news around your bloodline energy that could be participating in things that are going to worry you, or even things that have hurt you or harmed you. It does say that you've got bad news around your head at times with her, but it says no, 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 not really unless you're thinking about it. However, she will put things in her head and make sure it's you. So even if you're not thinking about things that are negative at the time, she will still warlock on her head that you're thinking about this about me. You're saying that about me. You're doing this about me. You're da-da-da-da-da about me. Me. She warns herself to warlock herself and then thinks it's other people that are doing things to her. She's very narcissistic, immature, and she's narcissistic in a way that people have to look at her like she's a liability. Okay, she's very much a liability in her own right. She realized that, and she's putting spells on her head to stop being a liability, but she can't help it. She has dark skin mindset to play with around her head with that again. She's been burdened by witchcraft in her mind, she believes, by her father or her mother. She feels like she doesn't know where it stems from, but it could go back to another reason why she needs to look at people in Ghana to see who has witchcrafter in the mindset of yours or someone else around you that knows some information. She doesn't know how to get the information fully with a dark skin mindset again. It says there's a dark skin mindset that has been put into place to harm her, hurt her, or make her feel like she's not allowed to go inside that realm because it's white people that have put spells on her. Indeed, there could be some riddles around it, but it's not the truth. It's a riddle. It's more so the man that's putting witchcraft on her and you wants her to believe certain things, and she's gullible. She will swallow everything but the man's cum. She understands this in her head and she knows that she's not supposed to be doing this, but she's warned to do it by the man after oath. She's taken an oath to really witchcraft you and her mindset around his, and she's determined that it's going to win. She believes that it has to win because she believes that she could not see any other way. She says, I'm going to hurt myself, kill myself, and bring my daughter and my son down with me. She has no children. Mind you, if she does have children, it's because this man says he knows why she doesn't have children. Because the children are no longer hers, they're his. These children don't belong to him or anybody. Okay? And it doesn't say that the children are not hers by blood. It's just they don't belong to him by blood or by physicality, threatening, controlling, narcissism, or any of that. Okay? Witchcraft, whatever. It says he knows why he has to pretend. She pretends too, he says, but it says, warning, you are controlled by your mind. He says he doesn't know which way to go with the mindset. He does know that he can put witchcraft on you anytime he feels like it. He warns himself not to speak about things or to do things in your presence, but at the same time he has to do it behind your back, and then it kills off any joy you have in your mind. However, you witchcraft nobody. You don't harm no one, and it says that you are looking forward to better news. You may curse, but it says he doesn't want to let go. He's a warlock. He will bridge himself around your mind today. He will warn himself not to let go of you and curse and curse and curse and curse and curse. He may set jinn upon you or any kind of demonic spell. He may put enemies on you and look at you as a cyclops, or try to put cyclops memories in your head or mental health problems on you. He says he doesn't want to see anywhere around his mindset to physically harm you, but he says determination is something he feels is key, and he feels like if he's determined, then he will not want to stop. However, he's bruising his mind, his ego, and his venom, and his narcissistic traits will come out. He doesn't want to harm you really, but it's making you feel weak and feeble and sick. At times you feel physically sick, or even weighed down by his spells because you can feel them in real time. However, it says you may not last another day or another week in his mindset. He wants to know that you will feel this way, but he will break down through Cyclops energy in his head in the next year, or even in the next week if he feels like he has to give it a go to work on walking away, because he's already told himself that he has to walk away even though he doesn't like it. But it says, warning, he will not walk away until he's ready. So even when the demon spirits of his own path and his own grandparents and his lineage, his heritage, and anyone that's there in his bloodline or outer bloodline that support you not to go down in a bad way, he will have to bruise himself around the head of theirs. But it says he's warned himself never to listen to them, never to laugh at them, but at the same time he makes fun of you and them. He will know why he's doing what he's doing, because he needs meats. It says he needs meat to participate in spells and work around the world. However, he wants you to be in his country to be able to get the meat, which is your body parts. And it says he will not be able to get this unless you go back to where he lives or in his neighborhood. He will never be able to get gunman or even mental health men to come and shoot you down, kill you, or even rape you. He knows that he can't be doing this all the time in his head, and he realized he would have to go down in hurt. He believes that you would put spells down or write things down or make sure there's information there that will kill him or harm him or make him go down in justice. It says he would not know what to do. However, he's warned that he has to put Cyclops on you to make you go down and never think about it again. It doesn't say that it works out for him in his favor. He just wishes that it would happen. However, he does know that he's warlocking on you today, tomorrow, and next week. If next year comes and he's still there, then it's passionately giving him time to remember. However, he doesn't want to know that he's studying you forever and ever until he goes down in justice. He believes he has to go there in the next week or two because of you. However, it's not because of you. It could be someone else. Someone also wants to cry out or say something to him or laugh at him, but he will warlock himself in a jail cell. And it says that he will do this in front of him or another person that believes she's been harmed by him in the mind. But she realized she can't go to him for anything. And she realized he's not there in physical. She sees him once in a while on the pathway of her porch, or she even sees him walking around in the streets in the market, or sometimes by a bus station or by a tube station. Okay? Doesn't say that it's true in that way, but it says he knows that he has to speak about things in her mind and punish you through your mind too. But it says, warning, he's always talking about things in many different ways, so it participates in her mind to say things that she doesn't want to say. Just like you, sometimes you might feel that energy as well. Many thanks to you. You won't want to diss him, curse him, or even say anything too rude to him is what she says. But the thing is, you will say what you want and not listen to any of them. You will do what you want to do and not listen to these people. So if you're talking under your breath about them or thinking negative things about them, you will do so. It's just that you do know that you have participated in mind games of hers, is what she wants to tell you. This woman is a warlock on your spirit. She doesn't know where to go with her mind. She's a liberty-taking child. She's an infant in some women and men's opinion. She could be like a teenager, like 14, 15, 16 years old. She does know she's warned to warlock on you through these spells. She uses her divinational skills as well at times when she can. At the same time, she doesn't really know how to read them very, very well. She uses her parent for divination and to witchcraft you as well, as the parent has people that she uses for witchcraft regularly, including aunties and uncles and stuff like that, even if they're not bloodline uncles and relatives, okay? It says she does know that she wants to start a problem with you today with her mother, but she can't get to the mother's head. So the mother's head has to stop picking on you and look for other things to do. Through the mindset of the man, he's picking on her to pick on you. You are picked on by her today and him. He's also using other people around you, but he can't get their attention long enough to stick on you. So therefore, he has to witchcraft your mind and his mind and her mind, the little girl in the same country as him. He doesn't want to talk about where he's coming from or where he's going to today. He believes he's having problems with you and the witchcraft he's doing all the time. He believes he's suffering in silence and he doesn't know where to go. He can't get to you, and this is the reason why. He's warned to be obsessive or possessive in his head by his father. His father has diluted his mind away from his and told him to go away and stop picking on it, because he never needed him to go down in that way all the time. Even though his father wouldn't mind seeing this at times, he's a narcissistic man just like him, but he's really, really regularly trying to punish you and burden you with problems. Okay, so it says he's not going to stop until next year or next week. The truth is, he will laugh and stop today. He will give himself time out and a break. He will eat some food and go to bed. Then he will sleep and wake up about it again tomorrow. He does this every day. At some times he does pick on you. It's every day or every month or once in a while in the month. But it's most of the time every week. Like 1 or 2 days out of the week he leaves you alone. 3 or 4 days maybe sometimes, but not often. It's most of the time he will give himself his simultaneously time to give himself time to pick on you, regardless of how long or whatever's going on. He knows that he does it regularly. So even if he's in denial, it does not matter. He uses the mental health of his to pick on you. He warlocks on you all the time with people. So he uses spells to conquer you and murder you in your mindset. And it's crushing your head right now, he wants to know. However, it says that you're not going to sleep very well tonight in his opinion. However, you will move on and see dark skin energy come to you, or you won't. And it says he knows why. He can't keep picking on you. He can't keep burdening you. He can't keep laughing at you. He can't keep making jokes about the situation with you. And he also understands you will not like him very much because of the problems that he gives you. So therefore, he wants to marry you, love you, sex you, and then he still can't have this. So he has to come to you and make love to your mind. Then it says he doesn't make love to your mind. He actually trolls you, curses you, harms you, tells you to die, does all kind of things to you like a dumpster rabbit or a dumpster ragdoll. Okay? And he understands this very, very well. He will not stop and pick on someone else. He wants to know that a person will pick on you, and he also is looking for other people to pick on you. But he is very much in war right now as we speak, right this minute, from this reading that I'm doing right now. He's terrible in his mind about the way he sees things with you and can't get you. This man says he's going to fall asleep in a minute because he's tired. However, he says he drugs himself a lot. So if he drinks alcohol, it might help. If he needs some weed, he might smoke it once in a while. At times, he doesn't take drugs, but he realizes he needs something stronger. Now, it doesn't say that he needs to warlock on himself like that, but he needs to go down in Satan. This is where he's going tonight in his sleep, and he will dream about Satan dragging him in and causing harm to him if he doesn't see a way to get you. However, this is his grandparents, it's his ancestor, and it says that parent should stop picking on you because they don't know you, number one. Number two, they don't need you. Number three, you're a warlock in their spirit because you do tarot readings, or you're a person that does divinational skills, or you're just a person that goes and gets readings. At times it's nothing to do with readings. Sometimes he wants to punish you directly. At times he wants to curse you and hurt you. Sometimes he wants to see you in a puddle of problems. Sometimes he wants to see you in a way that you could harm yourself because he can't get to you through your family member, which is your mother or your father or an aunt or a special needs person, as he likes to call it, in the way of your mind. It could be anybody that you know and their special needs, because there's so many people. Okay, it could be a parent or a godparent or anybody, but it says it's very much so him knowing he uses people's mind to get to you. And this is where he lies a lot to get to you, to use other people, because he knows he's just an obsessed man. Okay, he doesn't know how to stop warlocking on you. Ever since he read into you and wanted to see you, wanted to do things with you, participated in spells for you or in your mindset on you through your mum or a dad or a relative or someone that was doing spells on you, he has not stopped looking for you in the mind. He is worst case scenario and wants to see you dead or hurt because he can't get to you directly to speak to or to see in real time. Okay, so this is a bad omen. All right, and it's a bad way of seeing him in his head. When he can't get you, he's very, very sad. But he has to understand, even if he's sad, he has to move on like a mature adult. He can't keep warlocking on you like a little scarce child or a mindset of a little teenager or a little sulking kid. He's very, very immature, and he says his wife knows this a lot about him, as he's got two wives, but one of them is not going to be in the mind because he pretends that you could be his wife, or spiritually he has ghosts that are his wife. And it says he knows that he can't keep picking on these energies. They trash him. They trash his head. They hurt it. They make it hurt. And they also make you hurt in physical pain or mental health pain too, because he's warned to warlock on you in his spirit. He's a dark spirited person. Okay? So it says right now you could speak the hell out of tongues or even anything in your mind and it wouldn't get him. It says this is also going to see something in his head for him to believe in. However, it says it's not going to be the truth all the time. He can pay attention to things that he wants to say to you directly, but it doesn't say that he will always have bad luck in his head if he participates in what he says. He says he knows when to build strength upon strength to get to you, but you also know how to build strength upon strength to get to him. That's why you also use other things to curse him out as well. But you will not lose if he knows how to walk away, because he realizes he's withered. He's tired. He's getting old. It's getting old. Okay? This is going on for too long. This has been going on for 2023 or 2024 for some of you guys, maybe even longer. However, it says it's been going on for more than he needs. He's tired of it and he realized weakness is coming to him. His cyclops energy is harming his head. He believes his eyes and his nose are hurting, okay, physically. He doesn't want you to know it's fake or if it is true, because he really does feel pain. But he doesn't want you to see it because he feels embarrassed. Now, he knows he's going through physical pain and he's withering because of you and your prayers. You are strong in prayer. You stand firmly in God. You witchcraft no one. If you've had to do it once or twice in the past, it worked. However, it says don't keep using it. Just pray to God. Okay, it doesn't say that you're going to keep praying to God either at times when you feel sad, in his opinion. Now, his opinion and what you're doing in real life is two different things. This is where he's trying to curse you, trying to see how he can make you do things, and it's not going to work. You keep praying, do what you have to do. Even the mindset of an evil witch that wants the war with you because she wanted your things, your belongings, and seeing you in real life and laughing at you and making fun of you, she is telling you to pray. She realized why now. She's not getting your things, but she's not getting her way with you. She's not going to laugh at you and make jokes about you like she did one time either. She's not allowed to come to you. Her parents told her to slow down on this as well. She realized she's got to slow down more than the parent, though. There's a witchcraft woman around her, which is her parent, that wants you more than her. And it says she knows why a man is being witchcraft for her as well, through the same energy, because she wants her man back. Her man could be with your mother or your parent or a family member around you or someone that you know. It doesn't say that it's a good outcome because she uses you as collateral damage to hurt you while she's trying to get at the man and trying to get at the man that's doing witchcraft on you or on her situation with her man or the person that's run off with another woman. Okay, now it says the bad news is that it's not going to work forever all the time, but you've got the upper hand today to work away from their problems, work away from it. So if you have to say things, do things, or even speak in existence, whatever it is that you declare for them to move on, keep talking about it. Make sure they know they're not welcomed in your life. Okay, they're not allowed in your world. They're not allowed to see you again. They're not allowed to hurt you, harm you, or see that you're troubled, trolled, or punished. They will go away. All right. Eventually, they will have to see that they're targeted away from your mind, away from your head, away from your body, and away from you. Okay. They will see no way to come to you again. So try to witness things in your mind today to see that it happens. Keep praying, keep working on it, keep loving yourself. And if you need some help, look at YouTube videos that give you prayers to work on. Okay, there is a spiritual warfare channel. Okay, and it will help you a lot because this woman, she speaks about breaking curses for witchcraft and divination in particularly. And it's very powerful, absolutely powerful. She believes in it. Her soul believes in it. Her son and her children believe in it. She's got these things that are going on in her personal life, or they've happened to her, or she's got parents that will pray for her. Okay, she's got things going on that will kill off any demon, and it will trouble them. As you read into the mindsets of the people, or you're feeling the pain by them, turn it on and listen to her. Her channel is Spiritual Warfare Prayer. Okay, and that's the name of her channel, Spiritual Warfare Prayer. And it's very, very powerful. Or for some of you guys, it's spiritual warfare. All right. So, have you heard is what he would like to come out with, because he does speak in tongues or even some weird ways at times, because he's got folklore mindset to talk to you in, okay, through the demons, which is the jinn, by the way. It says, have you heard, I've seen you. This is where the jinn comes in and speaks. I've seen you, I've seen you, I've seen you. I'm playing in her. Would you like me to play in her some more? The jinn says. This is where evil spirits are now tampering with you. Okay, asking for the jinn in him to come and help, which is a jinn that has a jinn in him. Okay, there's a jinn that has a jinn in him. He doesn't know why he's playing with you so much, this jinn. It doesn't say this jinn is a very good jinn or bad, really, but it is bad enough to troll you or trouble you. And it has a jinn and a jinn, by the way. It doesn't say why. Only the person knows why that's conjured it up. Now, this is the man that's doing the witchcraft, and he's called upon the jinn to harm you. This jinn doesn't want to participate in too much warfare with you. Doesn't like it, okay? Doesn't want to stay in your mindset around you. This jinn doesn't want to work with you or your mother or anyone around you to participate in witchcraft on you, okay? So speak directly into your mind about why you like this jinn being allowed away from you, or to go away and never send any jinn to you again, or any other jinn, okay? And it says these jinns are very targeted in their mind to be nasty to you. They may even look for you like, I'm a dwarf. I can see that I'm a dwarf. I don't want to see that I'm a dwarf, but I'm a dwarf. This jinn could turn itself into a jinn or a dwarf. There is no such thing as dwarfs. There's only jinns, okay? But these men and women, they say that they've seen the dwarf. So when they see the dwarf, it's a jinn. And when they see the dwarf, as a jinn, okay, is what it really is, but it's inside the dwarfs. The dwarf kingdom rules the jinns. Now, these jinns don't want to know that the dwarf kingdom rules the jinns, but there's reasons why we have cyclops and all kind of different demons and monsters around us even. No disrespect to the disabled community, okay? But there's disabilities that rule entities of divinational spirits that you can see through the mind, okay? These entities, okay? They also have animal spirit. They also have mind games to play with your animal spirit as well, because we all have animal spirit. And it also says that the God in them doesn't want to be the God in you, because you've got God in you, okay? Whatever God you pray to, that's your God. Whatever God the jinns pray to, that's their God. It is not the same thing. They have jinn God. We have human God. Okay. They have jinn gods inside disabled people as well. Okay. That's why little people, ideally, dwarfs, short people, okay, have jinns in them that are jinn gods. Okay. We have jinn gods too, but it's not the same type of jinn god. Okay. Don't let anybody fool you. It says these people know who they are spiritually. You do too, but not as much as they do, because they live in the spiritual world and they attack through the neighborhoods of the little people that come out sometimes. So if you ever see a dwarf, okay, you may even have seen dwarfs regularly, often these days, and you're thinking, wow, I see little people. Okay, you don't think nothing of it. All right. But they have spirit different from yours. Okay. And it doesn't say why. Doesn't answer to why. We could go deeper and find out if we ask God to expose that information, to find out all these different type of energies that come to us through cyclops, through other demons, through other goat, even like goats, like the Baphomet goat. Okay, that doesn't necessarily come through a goat that we eat, or the goat that we pet, or the goat that we herd. It comes from another type of goat, which is the mindset of a man who is the goat. Now, he also has time to show you who he is through a special need. Now, when we say special need, we're talking about disabled people. There's many different types of disabled people, okay? We have disabled people in the world, like hunchback people, like the hunchback of Notre Dame. Or there is people that come from another realm where they can't walk or they can't see, or they have other things going on with them. They might dribble, or they might look strange. Okay, these are like cyclop type of energies. Okay, cyclop is a one known factor for most of these communities in lands like Ghana, Nigeria, maybe Togo, Benin, other places, right? But it doesn't necessarily say that it is the name for just one spirit, or one kind of deity, or one kind of monster, basically. It's many different things in those communities. Okay, they see things differently in those communities from the earth's plane, because the earth plane gives them more veil to look at. In Ghana, in Nigeria, in third world countries, they get more veil to look at spiritual energy more than physical energy in those countries. Now, that's why they know a lot of divinational work and magic and black magic and stuff like that. That's why they use their lifespan to work on these things. We could do a reading on it one day, to find out why is it certain countries know more about black magic, and why do they live by black magic more than other countries, like the Europeans. Okay, we can ask those countries. I mean, we can ask those countries, or we could ask. We don't want to ask the countries. We could ask, to do a reading. We could do a reading and ask spirit to guide us through that reading, and ask why, what's going on there, who's there, what is there, without harming ourselves. Okay, because we could be attached to knowing things for a reason. There's reasons why we need to know certain things. Okay, doesn't say that it's always good to be too curious, but we go through things. So we might need to know things. Then there's a spiritual energy coming through and saying they want to know too. This person might want to know because of what's going on with them and their special need. There's mental health in the world. That's also a special need. So what kind of demon is going through them? And it's to do with snake maybe as well. All right. Now remember in the Adam and Eve story, why there was a snake in that garden? What did it do to the mental health? Why did Eve challenge God? And why did God say Eve did it? Or why did Adam not get the fall? However, who's more disabled is what somebody would like to know. But it says, warning, we may not need to go that far. And if we do, let us know. God says we should know at times. So we will find out this energy if we have to. Okay. It says someone wants to because they've been having dreams and sleepless nights to know. But it says you don't have to pay attention to this person's dreams. After all, she tried to kill you. Do you want to hear from a killer? Or do you want to hear from whatever it is that she's going through? It says, you know, this person says he doesn't want to come back, right? But he's put her through enough pain as it is, and he doesn't want to come back. He knows he shouldn't have slept with this woman when she was a teenager or a little baby, a little child, all right? And he could be an uncle of hers, but he has slided into his DMs, i.e., yeah, in his mind, to channel you or channel her. And he doesn't want to. So don't bring him back. He's got mental health. He may even be slightly disabled in some way. It could be him that's channeling her through a snake. It could be her that's picking up this energy saying, do it, do it, do it, or go through it, go through it. And it wasn't meant to happen as a child. Okay? There's certain people that do things even with the psyche. And they're not opposed to do things, but they do it, right? Harming people, raping people, killing people, doing all kind of things. That's also some type of deity energy inside of them. Yeah, challenging them to do things like the jinn. All right, mischievous jinns. All right, jinnals. In some people's countries, they understand the word jinnal, which is also a relation to the jinn. Okay, now when you go to Jamaica, you will hear the word jinnal. What is jinnal, and why is it there? It's because the jinn is there in spirit. People know spirit is there. When they're doing something bad, there's a jinn inside them that's doing something mischievous. Yeah, some type of shenanigans or bad news. Yeah, or negative energy. Hence why we have to trouble our heads around why. Yeah, we won't look at everything, but if you understand things, you will get there. It says karma comes to some of you that don't understand things, but then there's karma that doesn't need to come anyway because you don't need to know everything at times. However, it doesn't say that you don't want to know things sometimes, so you will find out things. But when you need to, or when you don't want to, and sometimes you will follow your own path and look for things, okay? Is what it is. Now it says you will see things through all kind of different realms. There's many different realms, through alcohol, through smoking weed, through taking recreational drugs. You will see things from many realms, but the warning is that it can come through your bloodline too. All right. So right now it says, speaking of it, people don't want to hear that they're going to go down. So they're having bad news today with some people. Not everybody, some people. Someone doesn't want to know that they've got bad news with you all the time. So they're going to pick on you or leave you alone. This man says he's going to bed. He doesn't want to see you today anymore, but he will reunite another day or another time. It says this energy is really breaking him down. There's a spiritual energy that you're using, whether it's God-given or it's speaking of things in tongue. It says not to speak of it too much because it's not going to help, all right? But it's going to help enough in your opinion because it's working. You can feel the energy shift or change, all right? There's an energy shift or change when you do something, and you know this. Because some of you feel it. It could be prayers. It could be spiritual work. It could be somebody that's helping you. Or it's something that you've heard. Okay? And it's a repeated word or something that you're allowed to use. Okay? Through spiritual energy. This energy is going to be very useful for you at times. To hear things, see things, to murmur things, or to love things, or to worship things around you. Okay? You will not see fit in your mind about things is what he wants to know again. Okay? This man that's doing the spells. But he will need to go and sleep it off and laugh at him. Laugh at him. Because he knows that he needs to sleep most of the time when you're praying. Or sending him back down to hell. He's got to go and sleep. That's the only way he can get through the pain, the judgment, the sermons, the clothing that he wears, the shoes that he wears, everything. He knows. So warn yourself. are you really going to bring yourself back to God in your mind? However, it says, do you not know that you're always going to give yourself to God in your minds? This is where he comes in again, asking you these questions. He wants to know, do you give yourself to God? And you do. Most of the time you do, or most of you do, okay? Or you have God in you in your own little way and you use it. He doesn't want to know that you're not using God in your spells anyway, because he uses God at times too, but he breaks down laws with spells with God. He manipulates them, he trolls them, trashes them, and he pretends. He even hides when he knows that a spell is coming or something's going to warn him that it's coming. He has to warn himself to laugh at himself when you're in church and go and hide his jinn from your spirit. He even lets the jinn know not to come to you at times when he knows that you need to have a break, or he needs to have a break, or he's not in the mindset of you and him. Yeah, like he needs privacy. Not necessarily you needed privacy, because he likes to invade you most of the time. But he will give you privacy when he needs privacy, or when the jinn is not on duty. Okay? Now it says, why would you want to keep praying for this woman to have bad news? Let me tell you why. It says, after all, this woman is asking questions. The one that set the jinn on you in the first place, set the demon man with the jinn spells on you, he doesn't know why she even answers certain questions too. She's like, she's following a bad path. She's looking for it. She's calling out for it. She's asking questions. She's using her money to pay for it. She looks for the man to do the work. Then she asks his spirit, why do I do this? Then she laughs at it, makes jokes about it, conquers it, and then she tries to take it back. But it's too late. It's like it's set in stone and it's already there. She can't give herself back to God. She knows she shouldn't have done any of this divinational work. But yet she doesn't take it back completely, because she knows she teeter-tatters around it. Teeter-tatter, teeter-tatter. I don't like it, I like it. I don't like it, I like it. I like it more than I don't like it. I like it less than I don't like it. I like it more, I don't like it. I hate it. I can't believe I'm doing this. I like it, I do like it, I don't like it. Why does she do that? Why is it she keeps hurting you? And she's warned to speak about it through your mindset. At times, she likes to see who you are, what you are, and where you're going, and who you're doing it with through your star sign, whoever you are in your star sign. Lineage energy is there through your star sign and other people you've got in your bloodline. People that are there as well around your family members, their baby, the babies, the children, okay? The babies, the children, baby daddies, baby mums, all of that kind of stuff. Ex-wife, ex-husband that you've got kids with. Okay, maybe other things that you've got going on around them, family members around them too. She looks at all of them and she's very nosy. She doesn't need to be in people's business like that, and she's troubled her mind around people too much to see if she could put spells on these people as well. She's even put spells on her own friend. She doesn't realize this friend knows this though, because she can feel some dark energy around her. Now, this woman says, I'm not coming to her as often. Hence why she says, you know what? I don't trust that woman. I don't want to around my kids, around my son, around me too much. I don't even want to hang with her. I need to let her go. Now, she don't know how to let her go completely, but she doesn't hang with her as tight as she used to. There's something dark around her and she doesn't want to talk about it. She says, I don't even want to mention it, because if I have to, I'm going to go back to her daughter about it. Why that woman said to me, you see that one? She said, that woman's got problems. Why is it she didn't take heed? When you were probably the daughter that told her friend, yeah, your mother's friend's friend, that you know that there's a problem with that woman. Why are you calling me? Because they could have called you in the past and said, hold on, you don't talk to your mum? Or you got problems with her? Why did they not take heed? Why are they not running? Yeah, why are they not running and jumping and doing all kind of different things? There's problems. They can't see it. Yeah, but the thing about it is you don't want to admit it to anybody. Is what she wants to say. The truth is, you will divulge everything if you see these people walking on the street. You wouldn't miss a beat. You would tell them everything. You would tell them to spread the word like wildfire as well. To run. Yeah? Run. Go and get your sticks, your stones. Go and get your prayers, your prayer books, your prayer mats. Yeah, your prayer hats. You would tell them everything. And you know what she prayed for? That you would. So she could do spells on all of you. This is how dark this woman is. She feels she owns the world and its mother and its graveyard. That's how deep it is. To wallahi is what she would say if there was a word that she could even remember from the ex that gave her the information about these people. Okay? because some of them mix with Muslims. And it's not to say that Muslims know who they are all the time, because not all Muslims know about witchcraft like that, and they don't want to know about jinn. They heard about jinn through their lineage, through their star signs, through their lineage. Not through their star signs, because this woman, she chimes in a lot, talks a lot of shit, excuse my language, right? She knows that they know certain things. They do know about jinn. A lot of them do. They pray that you shouldn't get close to jinn. Muslim people know more about jinn than any other culture in the world. They don't always know how to use jinn or know how to get involved with jinn the way African people do. Okay? But they know that they can use the jinn through the Africans that know that they are Muslim. This is where she knows certain things too, and she's studied certain things. Maybe like you or not like you, but she realized she's been looking at things. She's been studying things. She's been seeing things. She wants to know. She's a bad mama gemma when it comes to certain things too. But she realized she's getting old. She don't know how to use everything. Now, when it comes to using anything, what the hell does she got to use? Where does she look and where did she find it? How did she find it? She says, I know I got my resources through the man that I lay down with. And it's not really true. She also looks for things behind his back too, so she can curse him at times. When he's doing spells on her, what does she have to do? Go and look for things that she can hold to her heart that she could use against him, because he's given her power to do so. Why? Because she's asked for this power through her mind from his to hers in a way where it's like, all right, I know you do spells. I like it. Go and hurt my family. Go and hurt my kids. Go and hurt people I know. But I have to protect myself and I can't answer you. So I'm going to go and look for these same things you're asking me to do, and I'm going to do them behind you. So she's found maybe two, three things. Not really that much. But she's found enough to say, all right, I've got something. I'll bash your head if I need to. Doesn't say it actually works without the power of hers knowing what to do. It's not a sit down, stand up type of job. The way she would laugh, that you would laugh, that it's the truth. What is this? I have to stand up and sit down and stand up and twirl and twist around and twerk if it has to be that. It's like, the thing is, she laughs at it too, but she's the one that had to do the same thing and laugh at herself, make fun of herself when he was telling her to do that in Ghana, yeah, or in Africa or somewhere she went, and it harmed her. It made her feel like a jerk. The thing is, she used spiritual oils and all kind of different things, and it does say she knows where the oil is to turn things around, but it don't turn nothing around. She's a liar. The thing is, she wants to know that you could witness things through your mindset, through Scorpio energy, or never through anyone else. Doesn't say she's ready to let go of her divinational work, but she says, I see him ready to kill me. If I was to ever go back there again, he would kill me. Now, she ain't wrong, really. She ain't really right, because things could turn around for her if she helped herself with the right source. But she understands she's in trouble. She shouldn't have gone there. She shouldn't have harmed people. And she shouldn't be going on like she's a bad ass, because anything could turn around and harm her with the man still living in her house. Could drag her back to Ghana, or drag her back to America or St. Lucia, or wherever she wants to pretend that she sees the problem. And it's never that. It's always going to be the African country that she went. For some of you guys, this woman is African or she's Jamaican descendants, but she realized she has to pretend so much. She doesn't want to tell you the truth. Okay, some of you guys, you're white. You're doing things under witchcraft in a way that you see Europeans or Irish. Okay, you see things in many different ways. Scottish. Okay, definitely in different countries, many of them. But the truth is, we're warned not to look at anything in our mindset that is beyond what we are doing. We know who we are, so it is what it is. Okay, she knows who she is. You know who you are, regardless of what country it is. So at this time now, it says you've got to spiritually speak to her to let go of things, but warning is that she doesn't want to let go until this Cyclops energy of hers breaks down in her head and says it's not working. She realized it don't really work, because anytime she gets answers to, do you have a job, to give her and do to harm you? Ideally, it's like, well, yeah, always, because the thing is, she's going to always use witchcraft in her mind to harm you, because she doesn't feel like you're coming to her to help her know what's going on. There's no friend saying, oh, you've died, or you're in hospital, or it's really bad for you as she's wanted it, or your home's under threat with things, or your life is under threat, you're in jail, or whatever. There's nothing to say it's working. You've been praying is what she says, but she realized she can't even give herself time to look at that, because she knows these prayers are working more than she even wondered if they would work. And she realized that you're going to pray on war with her so much because she feels a tussle in her spirit at times. She feels dressed up in her head to go out and go to jail in her head because of what she's doing to you. She feels poor poverty laughed at and make fun of energy come to you backfire on her because the man's laughing at her with her dress sense, things that she eats, the poverty that she has in her life, the things that she thought she could give to him but can't give him because it's not designer clothes, shoes, or anything. Many times she gets laughed at. There's nothing that she could provide for this man, nothing that she could give to him. Anything that she thought she could laugh at with you, with not getting a job or not having good news with your lifespan, having great news, it's backfired on her tenfold and even more, and it's still going to backfire, and it will continue even when he's left. It will ricochet around her head, keep going around and round like a serpent coiling around her brain. She knows who you are, as she likes to say. Now, when she realizes she doesn't know who she is, that will be the day, because she don't know herself. She knows who you are, but don't know herself. Then she richly gives herself problems. She understands that part, but she doesn't know how to stop giving them to herself. That part too. Now, the warning is there for her to stop and give herself to God. Now, will she do it? Who knows? So the time is coming near now for her to see herself as a friend of yours or not. But she realized she can't see a friend with you any more than she has to. She's got to give herself back to God, and she has to see that the friend in you is a friend in her, but it will never work. Because even if she starts giving herself back to God, you're not going to see her in real time. You're not going to say, oh, thank you for stop doing that to me. No, you would never want to do that, because this person tried to murder the hell out of you. She tried to kill you with witchcraft. She would have killed you in real time, sit down in front of you and made these men rape you, kill you, and said, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. This is the reality of it. She would have picked on you so badly to the point she would have harmed you in physical just to see her pain go away and still never see it go away. And the saddest thing is, if you have a parent, okay, like her, and then you tell your child around it, okay, you tell your child about it, and this child follows her and looks at her every day because, oh, it's the grandparent possibly. It says it's even more worse. It's sad. She does understand all of it. She doesn't care, but she understands it all. Now, she's very understanding when it comes to understanding everything she's been doing to you, everything that's going on around it. She doesn't care to stop none of it. This is where the pain comes to fill her veins with venom. She needs to break down and warn herself to war with herself. She says about you, but you're never going to do that. And if you've seen yourself war with yourself, you will never want to do that again. The thing is, she understands everything. She's worked it all out. She's a Holy Spirit in her head and still never holy. She's a warlock spirit every day and night, and she knows who she is. Do you know when someone keeps warning themselves to read you day, night, day, night, day, and read themselves about the situation that they're doing to you day, night, and day? An obsessive creature, a warlocking spirit, a dirty seed breeding whatever, okay? She knows exactly what she is because she sat down and thought about it. I troll you. I see you and I laugh at you. I troll you. I warlock on you. She knows exactly what she's doing every day. She doesn't stop. So, my dear, it says if she does stop one day, she'll have to see herself die. She doesn't know that part because she doesn't want to die for you, but she realized you've got to die first before she takes herself out, and it's never going to happen. You see, she keeps looking at every way possible to move forward without you saying, I told you you're doing this to me. You're disgusting. There's no way out. She has to go back to God and serve the kingdom that she serves in her own way without looking at you. She can't stop looking at you. It's a problem. Huh? Do you want me to say it again? She knows that. Because this woman knows everything that she's doing. And it's sad that she's a mental warlock, a monitoring spirit. Okay? She's a monitoring spirit. She's disgusting. So, with that being said, it says nothing else could come of the situation until November or October, or when she's moved on in January, maybe even after that. But it says really and truly, you can't trust nothing she says. The spirit will have to take her down, and it says she knows that too, but she doesn't know when it's happening. She looks out for it. She's very nervous and panicky, so she watches all around her all the time. She doesn't know what to do other than that. Cook food, look at her friend a little bit, maybe laugh at the shows on TV, work on her home a little bit, asks her family members to help her if she's got any, or a man around her that doesn't do much. And then she's back to looking at you again, and your siblings, if you've got any, or family members, okay, if they're around you or if they're not around you, whoever they are. And then she puts spells on all of you. She does this in a circle. Nothing else. Doesn't really go out much. Doesn't really see anything much going on with her health. Yeah, here and there she might go and look at it. Other than that, she's all right. She feels like she's got problems with her head though, and her heart, and her feet, and her back, and her nails, and her throat, and anything else that could come and hurt her. So it doesn't say much more is going to happen after that. She's got to leave you today or tomorrow. She's going to go back to seeing that she can go around your head with something or someone's, but she don't really get much success with that. And she might come to you with adult affairs in your head, trying to look at you in your private areas, but it's very sad that she does this. She realized she's doing things that are very against the law to you as well, like rape, or even sniffing out parts of you that she could use and abuse. She's very much insecure about these things too, but she's really into sexual adultness. She's very much into sexual problems as well, or abuse, or mental health problems and abuse. And she does know all of these things, but she realized she doesn't want to harm herself with it. It's all a part of the spells to harm you. The truth is, this woman has gone too far with any type of spell. She could say it's a spell about you or for you. Yeah, it's dirty. It's incest ridden as well. She's got incest in her bloodline or incest in her head. She's got problems with her private area being exposed or on display for you to talk about with other people. She also knows it's her fault. She's been giving it away to people that don't deserve her. She also realized that she doesn't want to stop doing it though. She doesn't really care what you say. It makes her feel good. Doesn't say that she wants to leave you alone though. That's a problem. She keeps troubling you with whatever she's got going on because you could be better than her. Doesn't say you're practical in your life sometimes because of her, because she trolls you to the point she's cursing everyone around you, or keeps you to the stake of not having love or happiness or joy or things or anything it could be. All right. That's good to you, or your mindset, or your family. All right. Or your love life, or your happiness, anything in your life. She just doesn't want you to have it. She would die with a breath to make sure it's all taken away from you or gone or not achieved. This is dark. Very dark. Now, when I say to you, you need to eat less about her mindset, that's her words as well. But it still says she will wonder where you go in your mind every day and troll everything you say or think. And she's mad. So try and leave her. Try and wonder if you can get away from her, is what she says, but she knows you can't. It's an obsession that's gone wrong, but it's also an obsession that's right to her. But it's not at all. If it was authority riddled, she'd be dead. So it's like she could go on for years and weeks and talk about you, and what you've got to say wouldn't matter to her. All right. She's got an answer for everything. The answer just comes swift. Like, yeah, you say this, I've said that. Even if you ain't thought of it, it just comes to her because she knows what she's doing. This is a mastermind. This is a psychopath. She's got psychopath mental health. She's a psycho. All right. If there was anything that came out in real life, okay, to get her, it would get her. She just has to show herself. In prayers, well, it says you can pray if you want to, but I don't think I would want to come out with anything. It says naturally she could go down in November or October in her own head with something she wants to do to get out of the marriage. But it just depends if she's going to do these things, because she's got to try and get out the marriage that she's put herself in. She realizes for you or not for you, because the thing is she's hurt by it, what it's doing to you, but she's also hurt by what she's hurting by in her personal life that she doesn't want to tell you about, and it hurts her a lot. So she's got to figure it out all on her own, and it does say that she will do so. So when she finds out that this man is a fraud, in his own right, he has a right to be in her head because she's a fraud too, right?
But it says she realized that it's affecting her and her lineage in a way that it's affecting her personal, private area, or even in her mind. That disturbs her a lot. With the things that come out around the corners or in the grapevines or to her face, that could come and say things to her face, this is hurting her badly. Let her. It will come out eventually that she will want to close the door on this man, and it will suffocate in her brain. Someone wants you to know this directly. It could be a sibling of hers or a family member or a friend or her neighbor, but it will hurt her until she dies out of the mindset of it. In Jesus' name, amen. So I will leave you with this reading. I'll speak to you next time. Ciao for now. Bye.